Who's coming in live? I am. Who's gonna sit and watch me and talk to me? You are. Wait for a few people to join. That sums up this morning. Split happens. It's all good though. Give me time to do some stuff in the garage today. Let me extend the selfie stick here. Never used this before. 360 me. More like 90 me. Set this to live. Sure I did. I was supposed to be in Pennsylvania today, but TSA at DFW sucks. It's alright. Try again next week. Figure getting to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning for a 5 a.m. flight an hour ahead of time wouldn't be that big of a deal, but evidently it is. So I got up, went out there, got a ride to the terminal, got in line, and about 100 people beat me to the line. And the process of about one person a minute, plus every employee showing up with nowhere else to go through the portal to get into work, they all had to come through the one security line that I was in. So every time the line started moving, more employees showed up, pilots, flight attendants, and the line stopped. People in wheelchairs, they got priority too. Said TSA pre-check was open. No, it wasn't. It's a 2-minute wait through pre-check. No such thing. But here's the old ball polisher. And we got the old Dr. Pepper machine. Full of old bottles. So, thought I'd do some live stuff from the garage today. Did pretty good at bowling last night. Almost averaged 250 for the night. 743, I think. I figured I'd come out in the garage, start up the computer, get things started, maybe bowl a game or something. I changed the rake board, got a new one on there. Figured that would be an easy swap over, but that always takes forever. This is one of those old magnesium 3-piece, and the holes are all walled out. You need washers and everything else. Then I adjusted the rake board up just a hair. So. Who's watching? Say something. No comments? Let me pull the selfie stick closer. There you go. Closer me. It is a quiet day today. I have a feeling Aaron's the only one watching. Let's go to flip the camera here. Got old bowling balls, bowling pins. Let's look at all the pins up here. A little closer shot. AMF blue ribbon. New. And you got the regular AMF pin. That's probably my favorite one of AMF they made with a big round logo on it. This one, Kimwell process. Coating's not holding up as well. And of course the no base Amflat registered. I still don't have a gold one. There's a gold one and then there's the red one. Still don't have a gold one. It's got serial number on the neck, which is pretty cool. You got another one, the newer AmFlight registered. Again, no base. And you went to the tournament, which has a base. I think that was in the 70s. It didn't last very long. I think the AmFlight kind of took over. And then a rare one, the Duraflight. Not sure how long that was made. That one needs a good clean up in the pin cleaner. And then this one that I got, don't know much about it. Mike might know more about it. And then of course we got the one that was in the fire, the Magna pin. Scotch-Brite took most of the soot and dirt out. The backside still got burn marks on it. Of course, the gold twister pin with the bricks. There's that one. Probably one of my favorite pins is the Scorking 50 and the Red Crown with the sprayed on crown. Probably the best one in here, brand new Striker. Hey Don. I don't have my glasses on, so that's all right. I went to the airport, I tried, but things happen, or as they say, split happens. So we'll try again next time, maybe next week, if everything works out right, and see if I can get up there again. I don't know what to do different for a 5 a.m. flight other than showing up at 3:30 for a 5 a.m. flight, which is kind of asinine. I don't know why they didn't have more checkpoints open. If I had known that the other ones were opening when they did, I probably could have gone down to the other ones, been the first one in line, and when they open, gone through and then run to the gate. But it's kind of like being in the one lane on the highway and you start jockeying and going lane to lane and find out that you're making no progress. You should have just stayed where you're at. That's what I went with, and didn't work out too good. But it's all good. It gave me time to do some stuff in the garage today that I wouldn't have done otherwise, like change out the rake board. And who else is watching? Where are you at today? It is a nice sunny day here in Dallas. 75 degrees today, I believe. No rain. Probably should have the doors open. But there's a deck shield you don't get to see often. It's the older Brunswick automatic that's still got the nicotine stains all over it. Hey Caleb. Well, they've not really run good for a few weeks or months or whatever since the guy bought the place, and I don't know if they're using them that much or not, but they got 6 lanes. Hey Game Show. I think he tries to do limited work on them to keep them running. I don't think it's like a full-fledged bowling alley. Morning, Thomas. So, I don't think there is a full-fledged bowling alley, so it's not like that's their operation. They're a bar, pretty much. And I didn't say hello, Caleb. I answered your question, but didn't say hello. Hello, Don. Hello, Game Show. Hello, Thomas. Yeah, it sucked. Got up at 3:15. I think I woke up at 2. Then fell back to sleep. Alarm went off at 3:15. I got up, got out to the airport, parked over where I work. A friend of mine that I work with drove me over to the terminal, dropped me off. Then he left. I got in line, and you saw what happened. I think there's probably about 100 people. I thought there was less than that, but I think there's about 100 people in front of me at 4 a.m. with one TSA spot open at DFW Airport, and that line would move with all the people coming through, their employees, wheelchairs, whatever. And I probably could have used my DFW badge and gone right ahead of everybody, but I don't think you're supposed to do that on non-rev travel like that. So since I work for the airline, I'm traveling standby, so I didn't abuse my authority. But it said TSA was open, 2-minute wait on the sign the whole time. It wasn't even open. So I messaged the guy. He's understanding. It's just been one thing after another. Last week I tried to go, but I was sick. I will probably turn on, let's see here. Got the whole video mixer and monitor. Maybe set up and do some live bowling. I put a new rake board on this morning. Change things up a little bit. One of the 3-piece magnesium rake boards that I got. One that was all bent up, but once I put it on, I pulled on it and straightened it back out. Yep, Aaron's desk. And you got the beauty shot here of Hambone, Mr. Hambone, turkey call, Aaron's microphone, and a silence call from 972 that I don't recognize. I'll probably do some live shots from the garage today. I'll bowl a game maybe, and maybe do some specialty videos on the pin setter and upload a couple of things today, since I was going to do a bunch of videos from up in Pennsylvania, but that's all good. Split happens. Oh yeah, definitely Arby's. Me, I know Aaron likes the beef and cheddar. I'm very simplistic on everything. I like the double roast beef, either a regular or double. The bigger one, the giant one, is too much. The bread to meat ratio is too big. So I like the double. That's about right. And they have when the orange cream shakes are out, those are real good. I was headed to Allentown, Pennsylvania, but TSA threw a wrench into that plan. But yes, on Arby's. I like their crinkle cut fries they came out with too. I wish that they were a little better. I don't know, they're something about them, they're just not as good. I don't know. I could try the 710 split today a few times. Maybe without Mike here and all that pressure, I could pick it up once. But I will definitely try. I tried the new Arby's sandwich, what the hell is it? It's like the brisket sandwich. That was pretty good. I don't know if I'd pay, I think it was $7 for it. I don't know if it was $7 good, but it was pretty good. It was different. So, yeah, I'm the same way. I don't go to the Arby's as much. I used to go on the way to work. I stop by there on the way to work and pick something up on the way in. But lately I've quit doing that, so I don't go to them as much anymore. I like that they're getting a little bit more aggressive on their advertising, so I've always liked Arby's and hope they weren't going to fail. Like several other things lately that just haven't survived. So who's tuning in from where today? Who's our furthest and who's our closest viewer? If you were to host a game show on TV, would you host a game show that's currently on, or would you host a show of your own? That's a good question. If I could host a current game show, Price is Right, that would be a lot of fun. Always been a fan of The Price is Right. Not as much Drew Carey as I was Bob Barker. They're two completely different people. I think Drew does decent, but Drew's Drew and Bob is Bob, and Bob just had it. He was a little bit more professional, I guess, and I like Bob Barker a little bit more. Circle Pines, Minnesota. So, if I wanted to rehash a game show from the past, it'd be fun to be celebrity bowling, of course. Or bowling for dollars. I wish that could come back around again. How would you fix a rake board that is bent outward, not inward? Well, what I did is I attached the bent one. If you saw the magnesium rake boards, they always bow real bad over time because the ball's hitting them. and it bends the rake board. So they've all got, you know, when they go up, they're curved. But I put this one on and it was really, really difficult, really hard. But I mounted it and got in front of it and pulled on it with the rake arms holding the outside. Pulled it, it's almost straight now. So all these bowling alleys that have the bent rake boards, it would take probably about 15 seconds just to hop in there and they bend right out. I thought it was gonna be tough, a little bit more difficult than that, but I straightened it out pretty much. Let's see, how about make that spare? That would be fun. Have people like maybe a list of spares and they come on and they have to convert different ones from easier to harder, and then the money level goes up with each one. That would be kind of good. Like, you know, shoot it, you know, 124. Speaking of 124s, the 136, if you haven't watched the video from last night from League, I captured just the shot of it of Zan shooting the 136. If you haven't seen it yet, go on the YouTube channel, look at the videos and watch that one. Share it, spread it around. Let's go viral with that thing, because Aaron is not out here with me yet. I've seen him walk by a few times, but yeah, watch the Zan video, and I wish we could make that like a viral video that everybody would watch and pass around and get watched 1,000 times a day. Kind of like the Snow Day 2 video of me back February. We're having all the snow in Dallas and all the blackouts and everything, so I came out here and bowled in the garage and did the Snow Day 2 video, and that video gets hit about 1,500 times every day. Don't know why, don't know how. Done so many other videos. There's Aaron. But yeah, the Snow Day 2 video gets hit about 1,500 times every day. We're coming up on our 1,000,000 video mark. We've got almost 1,000,000 views on videos, which is awesome. Thank you, everybody. But yeah, make that spare would be kind of cool. You know, something simple, 124, pick it up. Kind of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Ask them a stupid question for a few of them that anybody knows, and then kind of work the level up and, you know, have the grand prize like the 7-10 split. Balance that out, make it for $1 million or something. US Open 1984, I missed that. What would you do if you overdid your fix on the rake board? I'll just push it back in a little bit more. I hope. It'd be tough to overdo it, I think. I'll have to look at the 1984 US Open with Mark Roth. We're almost at 1 million, not yet. I think we're at 940,000, I think. But if you figure 1,500 views a day on this Snow Day 2 video, you know, we're coming up on about a month away, probably. I'd be curious to know where that video is getting hit. Because it, you know, it's funny looking at the analytics every day of the channel and seeing that. And it's all the old videos too, like the original video I did, the compilation it's about a 5-minute video, one of the first ones I ever put up. That's one of the hottest videos. They still gets hit, one of the top ones of this day. And Aaron bowling, of all things. If you want to look in there. Aaron's got a video of him bowling. That's one of the top videos. But I'll try to do a few today. Maybe we can get another big hit video. Is there anything anybody wants to see today? 949,387 public views, 961,000 total views. Pretty good. I was hoping to have a bunch of good stuff from Pennsylvania today to add, but maybe we'll try that next week. Hopefully things will work out. Do a tutorial on how to clean and wash pins. I could do that. I've got, like for the ones on the shelf, I do a different way completely with that magic eraser. I know we've talked about it before, but it really does a good job cleaning pins. And then I've got the pin cleaner, which is a pin spinner. It can be a little hard. I think the bristles in there are a little bit rough. So I wouldn't want to do some of the older ones too often, like the lens pins. You can start definitely seeing where the red's coming off. But like the Score King 50s and mixers and all that, those are all right. in there. Cleans them up real good though if you put them in there long enough. I've got the mixers in right now. The ones we used the other day, I took the twisters back out. And we got the new rake board on there. Let's go take a look at the rake board, shall we? Get a view of this. All right. Flip it over here. Lift it up. Beth will be happy about that. And ready. And there it is. And see how straight it is? I just pulled on it once it was down and almost pulled out the bow completely from it. But it's a magnesium rake board. It's got one metal ear on one side, which is all banged up on the end. I don't know what it was rubbing. Oh, it looks like maybe the masking unit would have, probably what it was. On the other side, the holes were so loose for so long, they wall it out real bad. I had to put a couple washers in. I made one. That one bottom washer I made myself out of my own countersunk washer. But that is the Brunswick that goes along with the Gold Crown B masking unit. Timely with the mixer crowns. Probably one of my favorites to be bowling on. The Brunswick crown. Let's see. Let's see. Over did you fix the rake? Or you could throw a slow ball at it and push it back in some, sure. Let's see. See if we got anything cool over here to look at today. Oh yeah, I got a friend of mine made these up. The Brunswick decal and the AMF. I'm gonna use the AMF to paint the red. Whoops, camera's drooping. I've got a spare red triangle. I'm gonna repaint the red on it because it's been painted over once or I wouldn't do it. And I'm gonna go back with the old AMF logo on there. The old bowling pin crate. And then the one that I tried to make. Let's see, some clocks for 1957 Chevy. Got one in there, still working. Trixie, award-winning Trixie. Oh yeah, there's the triangle up here. Still has the wire harness and everything on it. Parchment's pretty bad. Not in the best of shape. Let's see. What else do we have? Of course, you can't forget Mr. Bill. Uh-oh. Okay, he still works. I was afraid the battery died. So, all right, back to Aaron's chair here. Still got my cough lingering. Would you in the future one day be interested in doing more plane videos? Absolutely. Usually, one thing we noticed, people don't watch the airplane videos. I'm surprised. I thought the plane videos would get a little bit more views. I've got some old ones flying that I ran across the video yesterday back in the late 90s. And yeah, Mr. Bill's feet, when he got to ride the rake board during the one live, I zip tied him to the rake board and he rode the rake the whole time. His poor feet. At least I haven't killed him yet. But I found a couple old, from the 96, 97, I think. A couple of flights I did. I just kind of like the in-flight stuff. But then I got some of the takeoffs. I've got one from a DC-10. I went to Hawaii back in 1995, I think. And it's a shot out the window right in front of the engine from a DC-10 on takeoff. That's pretty cool. To me, at least. If you're big into airplanes, hearing the engine noise and all that, it's kind of cool. So, yeah, I noticed the airplane videos don't get a whole lot of hits. So, but I'll put them up. If you want to look at them, look at them. If you don't, I know we're here for bowling. So, let's see. Let me do my look at the camera face. Oh no, yes. Yeah, Mr. Bill makes it around. We try to put him somewhere different every week, and then I guess the challenge is who can spot Mr. Bill, or who's the first one. I ought to do some kind of a drawing or something and try Mr. Bill 3 or 4 weeks in a row, and then you have to tell us where Mr. Bill was. And then the first one with the correct answers wins something from the garage. Autographed bowling pin or some other bowling memorabilia that I have excess of. Let's see. Yep, we have left them in the same spot a couple of times, more than 1 week in a row. Allergies, whatever this crap is, can go away any day now. At least I'm breathing better than I did a week ago. Yeah, it was supposed to be 35. I looked up in Pennsylvania today. I had my coat just in case, but didn't get to use it. Thank you, Matt, for coming over and picking me up twice. Forgot the name of the place. Jacksonian Bowling Club or something like that is in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. I think he said it's like a bar with a 6-lane bowling alley, Star Shields, and Old Brunswick pin setters. And he's not a bowling guy. I think he's more of a restaurant guy or a contractor, he said. And he bought it, and I guess doesn't have anybody to work on him. So, can you check my messenger? Absolutely. Oh yeah, I need to get you measurements off that bracket. I looked at it. I don't know that the bracket that I have left that's on the frame is for the, I think for the hockey stick to mount. So I don't know that I'm going to have an upper bracket to mount the curtain on. So we're going to have to figure that out. Oh, okay. Aaron just posted a link to the Facebook page for the place. I couldn't find any pictures of the bowling alley on there. I know Ron up in Canada said he found them before, but I wasn't able to find them. It's all pretty much like they're all like rock bands playing in the place, like it's kind of a nightclub, rock place, whatever you want to call it. If I were to own a restaurant, what would it be? I'll think about that one. Can it have a bowling theme in it? I don't know. Old American type diner type thing. Something simple and classy. Nothing catchy. No sushi bars. Brisket, barbecue, that's always good. Yes. So who else is up to what today? There's some wood for the smoker there. Yep. Except if I owned a barbecue restaurant right now, it would probably fail miserably. I have yet to perfect the barbecue technique. Pasta. That could go along with like an American type diner. Or hell, mix the three. Pasta, American, barbecue. Good burger. Gotta have a good burger on the menu. Chicken fried steak. Making me hungry now. Let's see. In case you ever wondered, I got these 2 lane boards. We may have talked about it, but like, why didn't he clean that crap? But that's the patina. The little footprints of the raccoons and stuff from the storage barn up in Tulia. You see where the raccoon stepped. That's West Texas dirt patina right there. But look this up, actually, Mike did, and said the Brownfield Bowl, he actually found the bowling alley. I can't remember the town that it's in, but if you look it up on Google Street View, you can see the bowling alley. And it was called 2 different things. It was painted on the building, and the one's faded off. You can see, I think, both names on the building, but it's long gone. Looks like it used to be a 12-lane AMF house, judging by the 12 numbers on there and the AMF logo. Just our guess. Let's see here. Who says what? January 14, 2020, which Jeopardy contestant was crowned the greatest of all time and took home $1 million? Only $1 million? I guess Ken Jennings would be my guess. They all go for the box burgers. They just pull out a frozen patty and cook it on a grill, and it's not that good. I like places that actually, like, we went to Hereford about a month ago up by Amarillo. They actually had ground beef. They put it on the grill. They mushed it out. It's a pretty damn good burger and huge. Ken Jennings, all right. Let's see. Which day of the week are strongest? Is that a trivia question? I like Sunday. That's when my weekend begins. I come home from work that morning and my days off begin. I get the night off Sunday night, then I got Monday to get ready for bowling. Aaron makes up the sheets for me for all my side games that I do, if you hear me on the intercom. Last night, no matches on the mystery scores, no strikes on the strike pots. So one's over, I think $118 it starts at. I was surprised I was selling as many tickets as I was last night because everybody won the pots the last time I played them except for one strike pot. So I thought nobody would want to be playing, but luckily a lot of people played, so start getting the pots back up there. You make $5,000 per week? I wish. I did not know that. When does the A conversion start? We are waiting on the last of the A parts. Let me go back, I'll show you the box of what I got. But my shipper is coming hopefully in the next few weeks with the last of my parts and some other stuff, some goodies. And I'll be able to start the conversion. The main thing I don't have are the hockey sticks, the cushion, the rake lift shaft. The A pulley. I don't have the A pulley, but I do have an A2 speed pulley coming, which we talked about. We're gonna put that on for one show and use the machine and watch it run at fast speed, which I really need to work on the scissor cables and the deck cables and stuff to make sure they're in their best shape, or else the pins are gonna fall over every time. See 3 cycles from the pin setter from the front to see which new rake board is in action. Actually, I could do that. Hold it. That was a joke. Yeah, if you want to come out real quick, Aaron, I can go down with the camera. If you want to come hit the reset button for me, I can show the rake up close. I'll turn the camera away from the door. They dilate. I thought you were being serious for the moment. Let's see. How do cows stay up to date? They read the newspaper. Someone's Googling cow jokes today, I guess. Like Bill was doing banjo jokes at bowling. I still had a few lingering pirate jokes. Like why the kid couldn't go see the movie. It was rated R. All right. We're gonna go cycle the machine. All right. Let me flip the camera around. All right. There you go. Yeah, we'll get Bill back over here. He just hasn't been available. He's always invited. I know why that just went away. Why the edge of the rake board looks like it was hitting the masking unit. But there you have it. All right, Lane, off. There we go. I have the power. Thank you, fine assistant. All right. Next road trip, I guess, try doing Pennsylvania again next Tuesday. Tuesday's the only travel day that I can really do. So try again next Tuesday. Or Mike and I may be driving to go pick up some Star Shields next week. It's on our list. We're hoping to get a Star Shield in here. He wants one. There's a couple available. It's just going to be a long one-day road trip. If he can do it, if I can get permission, and if we can pull it off, we'll go pick them up. And I'll have one I can hang on the wall. I was thinking either where the AMF masking unit is, or I can hang it on another side, but it'd be kind of cool to have one in here and lit up. I think that would look really sharp. So we're working on that. Would like to go to Pennsylvania, as I say, to that bowling alley up there and work on the machines. Let's see. What was the movie? Why Him? No, that was the name of the movie? Huh. I haven't seen it. Need to get Bill back over here. So Bill, if you're watching, your fans are asking. The mechanical time delay right now is, I've eliminated the electrical time delay. Normally on like mine, when the rake drops, there's a switch, and when it comes off the switch, it has a couple second delay. Then it hits the reset button basically to trip the machine, which right now it kind of has, but it's an immediate. Right now, whenever the rake drops, it fires immediately. Rod J showed me how to rewire that, and now I get an immediate push, but the delay is the actual mechanical time delay on the 4-to-1. So if you watch it cycle, you'll see it release and it slowly comes up, then the clutch will disengage or engage, I guess you'd say, and then the pincer will start cycling. But we're now operating under a mechanical time delay, not an electrical time delay, because the electrical is immediate and the mechanical takes over. That took a lot of work too. We tried, the 4-to-1 on this pin setter did not have the steel ball in it anymore. We found out that it was missing that because I tried the needle valve on there and it wouldn't do anything. Finally, Rod J, I think, came up with a picture, said, yeah, there's supposed to be a steel ball down in there. So somebody thought it was a 3/16, I believe. We put that one in, it was too big because the dash pot wouldn't go down all the way. It was blocking it. So we got 3 different ones and tried 3 different sizes. I couldn't get it to work. Then somehow, like 2 weeks later, mysteriously, it started working. So I can't remember which size steel ball we ended up with in there, but the mechanical time delay finally started working, which was pretty cool. Have I ever had thoughts about having a bowling trivia night? That'd be a good idea. Have to find a bunch of bowling trivia and no cheating. Ooh, where do pirates get their hooks? You got me. Yes, Caleb. I would love to come to Battle Creek, Michigan if we ever had the ability, Aaron and I, to come up there. Secondhand stores. Aaron and I will do a lot of traveling again one day. Right now, we got some other stuff going on, and we don't travel like we wanted to, like we used to. But hopefully, we'll get back to doing that again sometime. We're happy how we are. We wouldn't have it any other way. So, but one day we'll get around, come up to Michigan, check out some cool bowling alleys. There's my better view right there. Less shadowing. Move up in the chair. Want to go to the Pennsylvania area and go see Sharon, Pennsylvania. I think where the two-sided AMF Brunswick House is. Oh boy, somebody's on the joke page today. Who else has got a joke? Come on. Somebody else got anything funny today? The Dr. Pepper machine from the 60s. I overhauled it about 10 years ago, I think. There's still probably a green square in the garage where I painted that thing across the street when we used to live over there. I was gonna put a bunch of pictures of that up sometime, of the process of overhauling that thing. But it's still running and working. You notice the lights on, put in a dime, pull your drink out, have you a soda pop. Still works, got the bottle rack and everything. I don't know about other parts of the country, but you can get a lot of bottled sodas around here still. The Mexican grocery stores have a lot of them. The pig loses its voice, does it become disgruntled? Wish I had a vacuum hose I could just get all that crap out of there with. But anyways, I guess I'll wrap things up now. Thanks for sitting here and listening to me blabber and talk and discuss. Which place would you bowl at when you come to Battle Creek, Michigan? Bolero Lanes Fun Center or M66 Bowl? Well, just by the name alone, M66 sounds more inviting to me as a bowling alley, I'm guessing. Bolero kind of is one of those, you bolero a bowling alley and ruin it, or AMF, or any of the other chains that buy them up and ruin them. Thank you, game show host. I'll be posting some more stuff today. People in Athens really get up before sunrise. Dawn is tough on Greece. Oh my gosh. We got a real comedian today. But anyways, thanks for tuning in and watching. I'll throw a game here in a little bit and bowl. I just gotta fire up get the video mixer going, get the computer going here, got the cameras going, set up a couple and the laptop, put Scoremore on there, bowl a game. And but is M66, is it like a bolero place, or is it more of a bowling alley type place? I really enjoyed going to Cleveland and going to Dickey's. If you ever get to Cleveland, look up Dickey's or Mahal's. Probably two of the coolest places. Pawnee Lanes was pretty cool too. It was an above ground AMF house. Got the videos on our page. Look at the playlist. I need to go in there and update that and put a bunch of the latest stuff in all the playlists that we've got. Oh wow, okay. M66 it is. I know Josh is looking at on eBay, I think, or somebody's selling a bunch of the old AMF, not the stream lanes from like the 60s, but kind of like the later ones they did in the late 70s. She's wanting to get, I think, 24 lanes worth to put up in Allen Bowl. I don't know if they'd ever let them do it, but it'd be cool as hell if they did. I mean, just the retro aspect would just be awesome. I wish more places would go that route. Find some of this cool old retro stuff and make a cool bowling alley of it. It is an AMF house. New equipment though, I'm sure, or new masking units, new ball returns, disco lights, black lights. Hopefully not. Anyways, I'll go ahead and sign off now. I'll start up I may bowl live here in a few minutes. So check back 10 or 15 minutes and I'll bowl a game live. And do some other videos today. Need to finish up my clutch video from doing the gearbox clutch last week. Need to do a few more edits on it. And I want to do a video request of scissor replacement. That's one I haven't done in a long time, so I'm gonna have to get in there and remember how to do all that. But yeah, remember, it can be very, very precise on the scissor change. Probably one of the most neglected and untreated parts of the pin setter. They just kind of get put in and left. I don't think anybody ever goes in and lubes them like they should. And I need to tear into the shaker board today too and replace the shaker mounts or find out what I've got wrong on my shaker frame. So, all right, stay tuned. Be bowling here a little bit and do some more little videos this afternoon. And we'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Ron. And I have not been up to upstate New York. I mean to, want to. We're gonna put that on the list. A lot of places up there. I know you got a lot of cool bowling alleys up there. So we'll see y'all later. Check in a little bit. Be bowling live. Bye.